Hello and welcome to News Morning here on Newday on TV3. My name is Paige, coming up in the next few minutes. President John Mahama says there is still a while to go before passing the newly anti-LGBTQI bill, citing procedural and lack of quorum in Parliament. Also on the program this morning, Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa says Ghana's second batch of evacuees ready to depart South Africa pending London permit approval from the South African authorities. And much later on the program, GPRTU denies report of transport fare increase following upward review of fuel prices. My name is Beatrice Sedu. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Now, President John Mahama has stated that the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill passed by Parliament is not yet ready for presidential assent, knowing that the process still has some way to go. Now, speaking at Chatham House in London on Monday, the President explained that concerns have been raised regarding the bill's passage, particularly issues related to quorum and procedural compliance during parliamentary proceedings.
Parliament has been considering it, and it was supposed to have been passed last week. There have been a few issues raised. One, that there wasn't quorum when it was passed. That's an issue that has come up. And then two, there were some procedural lapses in terms of its passage. I just got some communication that the Speaker was reading a statement to address the issue of the lapses in the passage of the bill. And so, like I said, when I was the opposition leader, the President has a number of options in this matter. It must come for assent. And so once the President gets it, you go through it because you are not part of the discussion in Parliament. And so the legal representative, the legal counsel in the Presidency and the Attorney General would sit on it because it was a private member's motion. Right. This was not a government bill. And so we'll look at it and make sure that everything is in order before the President is advised to assent. The President has another option if there are some things that he thinks are a problem. He can refer to the Council of State for advice. The Council of State is an advisory body to the President, and so they will take a look at it, and then they will advise the President. And if there are issues, substantial issues that are raised, the President would return the bill to Parliament, indicating exactly what the issues are. And so there's still quite a while to go before that bill becomes law.
Bringing some of the reasons the President said what he did, because the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, says he was equally surprised at the speed by which the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill was passed by Parliament. He has, as a result, summoned the two leaders of the House to explain matters to him, insisting such a critical bill must be passed by consensus.
We know the copious instruments and laws on human rights. All over, we have to go through all, from the UN Charter to the African People's Rights and what, all, we have to go through all. Then we have also our development partners who have a lot of contribution to make. We have the United Nations coming in with proposals, some memo and everything. We as Ghanaians also have to dig deeper into our cultures, our customs, our values before we came out with what was passed on Friday. And in fact, when it was passed on Friday, it was even a surprise to me. Because I knew that we were going to start the consideration of the bill. And that was the instructions I left before I went to attend to other activities. It was Friday, and members wanted to go home early to their constituencies, what we were going to see today. So I knew they wouldn't have completed it. But all of a sudden, I read about his passage. I reacted, and later I saw on TV all the things that happened. And so this evening, I have asked the leaders to meet me in my office. So they will be here for us to go through it. This is such a critical bill that we believe there must be consensus. But it's not about passing bill. It's about implementing it and making sure that it benefits the people.
And still on this, the minority caucus in Parliament has accused the government and the governing National Democratic Congress of weakening the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill through extensive amendments before its passage by Parliament last Friday. The Member of Parliament for Asin South, Reverend John Fojo, was addressing a media briefing.
According to Reverend John Fojo, the changes proposed in the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill represent a departure from commitments made to Ghanaians by the NDC during the 2024 election campaign. He maintained that existing Ghanaian laws already criminalize same-sex sexual relations and same-sex marriage, adding that the primary objective of the anti-LGBTQ+ bill was to address the promotion, advocacy and sponsorship of LGBTQ-related activities. The Asin South NP cited several amendments, including changes to provisions defining prohibited conduct and the introduction of new clauses, which he argues create exemptions for certain persons and institutions.
Promotion of and advocacy for activities prohibited under this act. This is the main thrust of the object of the bill. This is what we don't have in any part of our existing laws, for which this bill came about. Clause 2 says that nobody should promote any such things. Don't do things that will entice, advocate for, and make it enticing, incentivize, advertise, campaign for it. Don't do it. But they say that no, insert this immunity. This is an immunity clause. You are lifting them above the law and saying that if you are within these categories, you can do anything that promotes LGBT, that advocates for LGBT, supports and sponsors LGBT, enables LGBT, and just by virtue that you fall within these categories, as for you, you are above the law, you should be exempted.
Meanwhile, government and sponsors of the amendment bill are yet to formally respond to the minority's latest concerns. The Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill remains one of the most contentious pieces of proposed legislation in the country.
In other news, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, says that all is set for the second batch of Ghanaian evacuees to leave South Africa once a London permit is granted by the South African authorities for the aircrafts to land. Mr. Okudzeto-Ablakwa says the numbers have risen to almost 900 Ghanaians seeking to flee the unsafe streets of South Africa. And of course, we'll bring you some more as and when we have the information. Meanwhile, the Ghana High Commission in Pretoria has temporarily suspended registration for the ongoing voluntary repatriation exercise for Ghanaians residing in South Africa. The suspension takes effect from today, the 2nd of June 2026, and is intended to allow the High Commission and relevant Home Affairs authorities to process and screen the large number of applications already received. The High Commission says more than 1,500 Ghanaians have so far registered to be repatriated, with verification and processing of the applications currently underway. The mission noted that the overwhelming response necessitated the temporary halt in the new registrations to ensure a well-coordinated exercise. The High Commission assured members of the Ghanaian community who have not yet registered that the repatriation exercise has not ended. It indicated that details of the next phase of registration will be communicated in due course after the current applications have been processed. Some more here in Parliament will suspend its sittings from the 3rd of June to allow for the hosting of the 4th African Interparliamentary Conference on Family, Sovereignty and Values. The 4-day conference is expected to bring together legislators, policymakers and stakeholders from across the continent to deliberate on key issues affecting Africa's social and cultural development.
Briefing the media ahead of the event, the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Gbagbin, said discussions will focus on preserving African family values, strengthening national sovereignty, and addressing emerging challenges confronting the continent, including xenophobic attacks in South Africa.
This year's conference is the 4th session and is being organized at a time when the African continent is confronted with evolving social, cultural, and ideological challenges which continue to impact our family systems, sovereignty, and treasured values. We are meeting at a moment when African values face a dual assault. One, the cultural erosion of globalization on one side, and two, the painful rise of xenophobia within our own continent on the other.
The Speaker emphasized the significance of the conference, describing it as a platform for African leaders and parliamentarians to reflect on the continent's shared values and explore ways of preserving them for future generations.
When African brothers turn against African brothers, when our children no longer speak their mother tongues, when external ideologies are packaged as universal truths, then Africa must speak with one voice. This conference is therefore not merely a meeting, it is a declaration.
He expressed confidence it would contribute meaningfully to ongoing efforts to address issues affecting families and communities across the continent. The 4th African Interparliamentary Conference on Family, Sovereignty and Values is expected to commence on 3rd June and run for 4 days, with delegates from several African countries participating in the discussions.
An increase in fuel prices is compelling commercial drivers to demand higher transport fares, with the proposed 20% adjustment currently being disputed, even as commuters express dissatisfaction over any potential increase. There's more in the following report.
Transport operators in Ghana are divided over a proposed 20% increase in public transport fares, with fuel price recording marginal increases and spare parts cost continuing to rise. Operators say they are facing mounting pressure to sustain their businesses and keep services running. As a result, a section of the transport industry has proposed a 20% upward adjustment in fares. For some drivers, this is a good starting point.
It have a lot of impact because now they have to increase fare. If fare increases too, they will increase spare parts. If spare parts increase, they will increase foodstuffs and many things.
The
price of fuel has been increased multiple times. Spare parts are now costly. All these factors go against us. The increase is welcomed.
I think this 20% cannot help us at all, honestly speaking. About 30% it will be better. 30% maybe we'll manage. Even that one too also is a problem actually, but we'll manage.
It doesn't help us at all. At least, roughly, if they can make it up until 30%, it's going to help us.
But 20% is not enough. At least we are like 30%.
In some way, it's going to benefit someone, and another way, someone is going to suffer. Because the 20% is going to help us at least manage the food that we buy, because it's like we are going inside, our income is going inside the food. So, but another way, the passenger who is receiving a little salary is also going to suffer.
Meanwhile, passengers are expressing concern over the possible impact of any increase on their cost of living, warning that higher fares will further strain household incomes already affected by inflation.
An increase in fuel prices won't help us right now. My sales aren't good. I will increase the price of my goods if fuel prices go up.
Just as discussions on the proposed percentage adjustment continue, the road transport operators say the purported 20% increase should be disregarded. The group insists Consultations are still ongoing, adding that they remain in continuous engagement and negotiation with the Ministry of Transport to reach a consensus.
In a related development, the road transport operators have dismissed report of a 20% increase in public transport fares expected to take effect from today, the 2nd of June 2026. They describe the announcement as unauthorized and not sanctioned by the appropriate bodies. Godfred Abubri is General Secretary of the GPRTU. And that's all for News Morning here on Newday on TV3. My name is TV3 Newday. Thank you very much for joining us on the program. Do continue with us on Newday.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspective matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's most beautiful 20 years of culture, grace, and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmini, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's most beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's most beautiful 20 years of culture, grace, and legacy. This event is...
You have the opportunity, make sure everybody around you smiles. Good morning to you and good morning, Cookie.
Good morning, Lady
How are
Yellow.
You?
Yellow Sisi, they call it locally, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm getting myself ready for the World Cup, so I started showing my Ghana colors small.
So today is yellow.
So today is yellow.
So you are left with red,
green and black.
And the black. We'll be waiting for it. We'll be waiting
Dear
for
designers, make it happen, because at this point I'm looking at my closet and I'm not sure if I have all the colors. But let's see how it happens. But how are you doing?
I'm well, by the grace of God. And mentioning the Black Star. So there's a video that's circulating. I'm not sure if you've seen it. And one of the sports journals asked Carlos Queiroz that they've been told, or they picked up information that he's been influenced in naming who and who should go to the World Cup, and he wants to find out if exactly he was influenced, because it doesn't look like his list. And then he says, look into my eyes, you see the answer. And then the guy was
with
like...
With that smile as well, right?
And then the guy was like, and then he said, do you see my eyes? Like, can you see my face? He said, no, I can't see. He said, look closely, you'll see the answer. So that was the answer.
Well, so... In fact, let me read what Fentio said, because yesterday I asked on Twitter that what did it exactly mean? Because even me, I was confused as well. I was like, does it mean that he's admitting that he's influenced or not? And Fentio, good morning to you wherever you are. He says the response suggested he didn't take the question seriously. More like, how can you even look at me and ask that sort of thing? In essence, he thinks the whole idea is a bunch of nonsense.
Right.
But a lot of people are saying, and I saw another tweet where someone said, he hasn't been with the team for long.
A long time,
so he doesn't really know the boys like that. So clearly,
they have to
there
present
has been
him with
some
names,
external hands involved in all of this. But I wish that he had said categorically that I've been in charge. I'm the coach. I'm the one in charge. But I don't know.
Well, maybe you guys can decode it for us this morning. What exactly he meant by look at me in the face or look me in the eye, and you'll find the answer. So please help us decipher what the answer is. Whether yes, he's been influenced or no, he's not been influence. But other things are also cropping up in the camp of the Black Stars. We are talking about the appearance fees. You know, we started from 30,000 somewhere in 2004. Was it 2014 or 2004? The figures are out there, but now we are at 100,000 appearance fee, because 4 years ago they received 100,000, and this year again they are taking 100,000. And seeing as the sports ministry and government are also saying that they are not sponsoring anyone or any supporters at all to go on this trip. Is it too much?
Well, they didn't say at all. They just said that, you know, it will cost a lot. They may not have money.
So
but you know they are raising funds. No, so the sports minister spoke to Kemini on Sunday. And he said that out of the $30 million that they were hoping to raise, they raised 10 million.
Yes,
and that some of the money, because they've bought about 1,000 tickets, some of the money will be given to the diasporans so they can go and watch. But the other half, that means that there's likely to be, of course,
maybe like a handful from here.
Because he says that they've been given dates for the supporters union to go for their visa application as well. So depending on how many of them get
Today is 2nd of June.
No, but he says, you know, the embassy gave them specific dates for them to make an appearance. So it's likely that, you know, some of them might get the visas. And if they do, I'm sure they'll take a specific number of people. It may not be a lot. Because from what he says, some of the tickets will go to the diasporans. The rest, they'll see if they can get some people from here to go. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. In the coming days, it will be very interesting.
Exactly.
Yes, we'll see exactly what happens.
It's interesting that the list is out as well. But quickly, before we even continue with this, I said every morning I was going to touch on this matter because it's very important. Yesterday, there was a communique that was released by the 2023 batch of nurses who are still yet to receive their allowances after doing their service, the rotational nurses and midwives. So they have threatened that by the 15th of June, which is in about 2 weeks, if they don't receive the allowances from the service that they render to government and to the nation from 2023 to 2024, they are going to embark on a nationwide strike. So they are saying that all outstanding rotation NSS allowances for the 2023 referral batch must be processed and remitted to our respective human resource departments on or before the 15th of June, 2026. Should the deadline pass without concrete action and payments, we shall have no alternative but to embark on peaceful demonstrations and other legitimate industrial actions to press home our demand for what is rightfully ours. And their biggest concern is the fact that their juniors, the 2024 batch, have received their full service allowances, while the 2023 batch continue to be neglected. So this disparity is unacceptable and deeply demoralizing. We have no desire to disrupt healthcare delivery. However, we cannot continue to be taken for granted after a dedicated service to the nations. For a lot of them, you know, they have to wait a number of years before they even are posted to one health institution or the other. So most of them are home, they don't have jobs. At least they were hoping that they will get the allowances so it will, you know, cushion them until they find jobs, and that hasn't happened. So we hope that the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Finance can pay heed to their call and release the allowances to them. Please make it happen. Thank you. So we'll go back, unless you have something else to talk about. We'll go back to the Black
it's in
Stars.
connection with that, but it's okay. You've mentioned all of it. Because you remember those who came here the other day that we interviewed. They keep sending messages saying that up until now, they've still not heard anything from government. So they are hoping that something will be done about it. So that's just what you've reiterated this morning.
Anyway, so the Black Stars list is out. I've been on Twitter yesterday just having a lot of fun, reading, you know, comments about what people make, especially very sad ones about Jiku. For those of them who were of us who were expecting that Jiku would make it. Too. Unfortunately, he's out. And Lucasen is on. But if you look at the number of penalties that he's gotten, and yesterday I saw a video. He was in the penalty box. I'm not sure what game it was. But when the ball was kicked, he was all four on the floor, like literally. And the boys were like, well, see. So if we have something like this happening, what's going to happen to us at the World Cup? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he just might perform.
Believe in the Black Stars.
Please, I don't have hope.
Black. Do you know what the Black Stars that the Black stands for?
Cookie.
It stands for Abawame. Don't
Abawame. Oh, but I mean to be fair.
No, Wabawame.
Wabawame. England?
Panama.
Speaking of which, yesterday they played a game with Brazil. They took home 5 goals.
Charlie, on a more serious note.
So people are saying maybe if we look at how they performed, it's likely that, you know, we have hope.
The Black Stars will do well, though. You people. they will do very well. It will shock you people. Beer water.
No comments.
We're here.
I mean, we are all hoping that they do well.
Yeah. But now that
for the real football enthusiasts, the ones who follow these players,
say no.
And they look at the list, they're like, this list, dear, if we don't take care group stages. But I really hope that at least we can go beyond the group stage. Oh, let's try. You see, Cookie's not on TV, so she's... but we can try.
Oh, we'll try.
Do you know what she did? She looked at the camera to see if she's on so that she can give a politically correct answer.
I don't like what you're doing.
At this point...
Well, I have faith. Today you're wearing yellow. And you know one of our jerseys is yellow. Have confidence when you wear the yellow. Don't do that. Have confidence when you wear the yellow.
So when
you wear the white, you have to be all over the place.
We'll do Thanksgiving service for coming home.
Please, they will do well. I beg you in the name of Christ, they will do well. Do you know how many Ghanaians are leaving this week to the United States of America?
They're going.
A lot of people are going.
I don't think they're going because of the Black Stars necessarily. They want to just go and have their fun with the World Cup.
I don't think so.
If the Black Stars do well, that'll be fantastic.
They are going full stop. But do you know that we have a game today?
Yeah, we do.
What's the scoreline? What do you think the scoreline will be?
Let's just do well. Let's just do well. We have the list. Is it the video or the... Okay, the video is out. Even the video, people are mocking the video too.
Why are you people doing this?
So at this point, I don't even know what we can do to Ghanaians to make them happy.
It's not good, though. Be patriotic citizens.
Did you see the names on the container?
Which container?
You haven't seen it?
No.
Watch. The song is apt. They said, God, calm down now. God, calm down now.
Do you know what I don't want to hear?
What?
Some ridiculous amount of money for the production of this announcement video.
Oh.
I don't know.
This is top notch.
Sorry?
England standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
FIFA world standard.
Yeah. Beautiful video.
Okay.
You don't like it?
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
I just said I'm waiting to see the budget for the production of
maybe someone did it for free. You know, usually with things like this, I would expect that sometimes, they throw it out to the creatives on social media for people to try it out and stuff. That would have also, whipped up some more excitement. I don't know how they arrived at this video, but officially we've announced the squad for the 2026
with
World
with the containers and all of that.
Yeah. Someone said that's how they transport us back home when they saw the container.
Because they'll probably be.
I've had too much fun on Twitter since last night, but yeah, this is it.
This is the Derek Lucasen that they were laughing at.
Speaking of which, So I did a screenshot of one of the things that they said you know, the reason why people are not too sure about him.
Let's see
and they're saying that Derek Lucasen has attracted 72 yellow cards and 12 red cards in his career. Add him to Alidu Seidu in the Black Stars, and you have a powder cake of set pieces and penalties coming against Team Ghana at the World Cup. Bombastic. This is from one Yao J. Minta. At the same time, however, Oreku also posted that Pafos centre-back Derek Lucasen has been drafted into the Black Stars. He says Lucasen made his debut against Germany in March, and he finished this season with 6 goals and won the Cyprus Cup. So all hope is not lost. It's very likely that, you know, he just might be a good addition to the team. But overall, how do you feel about the Black Stars list? And I don't even understand why they had to wait for us to sleep before, because I was eagerly waiting for it. About 10, I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. So I woke up at dawn only to see the list. And even the people were complaining. They said they know the list is not good. That's why they waited for us to fall asleep before they released it.
So this morning, we should ask our viewers what they make of the list, how they think the Black Stars will perform. And we're just 8 days away, you know. We've got matches against Panama, against England, and against Croatia. As for the day we'll play England, you know.
Even Croatia, that's also another tight team.
Listen, my long-time standing boyfriend, Luka Modric, will be playing. So I don't. Anyway, let's just get onto the phone lines and then pick your thoughts and your views on our preparedness, number one, to the World Cup and a few other issues. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the break. It's still TV3 Newday. Time now for you to have your say. We've been talking about the Black Stars briefly, but there are also some important issues as a country that we are dealing with. Yesterday or in the last few days, we all woke up to the announcement of a 20% increment in in transport fares as a result of an increment in fuel prices. Diesel, those of you who use diesel, I think that you can rest your heads. It's not much of a hassle. There's no increments in that area. But for those who use petrol prices are now going for 15 cedis, 20 pesos. Many of you are complaining that after 15 months of containing inflation in the country, making sure that the economy is moving well for everyone, is this the time to experience such a difficulty? We'll be getting into it this morning, and Bella is by the dashboard to take us through what petrol prices have been from the month of January. Now we are in June. Today is 2nd of June, and prices have gone up for the June floor of fuel prices. Bella, what do we have on the dashboard?
Exactly. So on the screen right now, we're showing you the times when fuel prices have, changed, whether they went up or came down. We're seeing that on the screen right now. So 1st January, we experienced a 12 cedi 4 pesos petrol price as against diesel 12 cedis 47 pesos per liter. And LPG was going for 13 cedis 56 pesos per liter.
Right.
Then by the 16th of January, it was reduced. So 11.63% is where it was at, 12.25% for diesel and 13.30%, well, cedis, pardon me, for LPG. Then by 1st February, we experienced another drop in the prices of fuel in the country. So it moved to 11.11 pesos, or 11 cedis 11 pesos for petrol per liter, 11 cedis 96 pesos for diesel, and then 13 cedis 30 pesos as well. By the 16th of February, however, it had shot up. And if you'd understand, there were some uncertainties on the market, especially with regards to, the Iran disturbances as against the U.S. and all that. And so we weren't sure what was happening. So fuel prices had gone up to a certain level. So we saw 13.45 cedis per liter, 13.99 cedis per liter, and 17.56 per liter. But by the 1st of March, 11.52 cedis per liter for petrol was what we were paying for. And diesel as well was going for 12 cedis 53 pesos, and LPG was going for 13.56 cedis per liter. Well, no, for LPG was 13 cedis 56 pesos per, I think, kg or so. And so that was the situation as at that time. And now we've had to encounter an increase in the prices again. And so there have been some concerns as to whether road transport operators were going to increase transport fares as a result of that. In fact, we got some wind of the fact that there was likely to be a 20% increase in the price of transport across the country. Yeah. But now we've received a statement that indicates that there was no communication around that. In fact, the GPRT over the weekend had already come out to say that they were not for the 20% increase in transport fares. And now the road transport operators also yesterday released a statement saying that we should disregard the purported 20% upward adjustment in public transport fares. Now, they said that we wish to inform the general public that the executives of the road transport operators have not engaged the ministry in any transport fare upward adjustment. The decision by the supposed group is illegal as it has not gone through the fare adjustment protocol and procedure agreed between the Ministry of Transport and the road transport operators. We therefore wish to condemn this decision in no uncertain terms and request the general public to disregard the publication by the supposed group with the contempt that it deserves. And so it was signed by the General Secretary of the Ghana Private Road Transport Union, GPRTU, Mr. Godfred Abulbire, and also by the General Secretary of the Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council. So they came together to issue that release, indicating that if you had any fears of any 20% transport increase, it was not going to happen. Let's carry on with the price increments from the 16th of March as well up until the 16th of May. Which was just about 2 weeks ago. So 16 March, the prices went to 12 cedis 57 pesos per liter for petrol, 14 cedis 80 pesos per liter for diesel, and LPG was going for 14.53 cedis per kilogram, I believe. 1st of April, it went up to 13 cedis 33 pesos per liter for petrol, 16 cedis 49 pesos per liter for diesel, and 14.94 for LPG. Then by the 16th of April, he had slightly inched upwards for petrol because it moved to 13 cedis 54 pesos per liter for petrol. But interestingly, the price of diesel rather came down to 16 cedis 23 pesos per liter. And then LPG also shot up to 16.12 cedis. And then 1st May, it went down again, 13.41 cedis per liter for petrol. Further down for diesel, 15.79 cedis per liter. And then also LPG, 16.10. And then 16 May, 14.84 cedis per liter, 16.45 per liter for diesel, and 16.42 for, for LPG. And now we're encountering an increase as well in the prices at this point. And so, well, like we said, the conversation has been that there seems to be no agreement necessarily between the transport operators concerning the 20% increase. And Cookie, you're going to have a conversation on this matter.
You know, there's been a lot of disagreements as per the fare increment. One side of the divide is saying that, okay, we are for it. And yesterday, most of the drivers who were interviewed are actually saying that the 20% is not even enough. We should increase it to 30%. We have a gentleman on the phone to help us break all the numbers down this morning. Hello, good morning. Me patro you. Na me patro edini eden anopa we send be ya viewers ni nyina be hu nipa ye ne kasa.
Me patro your friend will leave am say as the power concerned drivers chairman that's all.
Concerned day.
Drivers chairman.
Oh, concerned drivers chairman.
Patro you.
Enti uka group na endra na omum pene say yen retracted 20% increment na
Ebumuna pine into kakra wom. Metimi acheche mama tifu etinia. Ye kano. Ni di kan mami che otifu awoti wo hwe woti dia no pe. Ni omu ni se. Yan papa mo GPRT fo no GRT fo nsem na on the buy no. E fa ba bi yekitem, e fa ba bi yekitem.
Okay.
E fa ba bi yekitem ni se. E statement na the ba Friday no asi ya 20%. One communication officers 3 and we time and you say statement in by GPRT na Ghana na we kura was super. And it you to me the 20%, but because of say abana she am a VIP to move about 40%. We are to 40% and our 2 years at 40%. Ya tena 1 man push me. Abaning pen the 2 and among bien. That's to transport ministry to. And some one of the two just and not to the wood just so I'm here to love him. I no correct. And never every year transport to the costume. But from a penny did not have to say. Upon the chow yen, but yen kakra. That way I make a yen video, yen be more penny than Abu Mra, and we are tailor. And yen I did to some woman some no case, and Yama Kosu and tears here to transport men, correct. I'm a patrol in the idea to and then the woman to church. And some to low to about 40%. And it's a walk Guatemala. No plan Guatemala. GPR to Guatemala, Propia Guatemala. VIP to Guatemala. And our concerns to Guatemala. That is a business of some law say, maybe want to law say, said the woman to me and to Munabane Shadia and in the two. And you're no correct. Yadia to me, you know, this segment about dream. It is about for any and be a share. That's a mocassi in your young children. I have Sampa, never move it up until there. You want to dear. That means you are a segment, Jenny and Sashi, and said, you knew me. Yea, and I'm communication officers in our one bed also. Said, no one, yes, I'm a Tibia. More 2 women answer sign. Let me say you have 2 lots of money, dear. In the 2 say your chance. Senia, Ochina. What's it? I'm paying for our meeting in the work. And you never tell woman to come over there or Chinese. Never yet. Said, Mayerium, near no place in our own. So far, said, I see our own. And there they are, open to me, and in the next 7 years, I'm drop a front of prayer. If you move from my son and castle, 37 station, that's in front of my to come lost and say, so will be answering sign. So what chance I am? Yeah, my police in jail. You're the union, rabbit. Where you working position of Kitana so it is a way to you coffee. And there are some why I cannot say. Yes, let GPR to finish the artist to say. So what that's 1 month 2 minutes here. You move your cafe and that near boy. And any day. One matches are on inside. Then you used to be a friend. I can do
William, me patrol, my auntie Bibi say, well, we have William Osei, chairman of Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana, on the telephone lines with us, and a little bit of confusion as to whether we are going forward with the 20% upward increment in transport fares. William, me patrol, my mentia say your friend is saying chairman of the Concerned Drivers Association. But 20% increment, you know, for so sound up as out chair.
Yeah, the above one, I can hear the Juma. Now, a pump you first, say you in a young classes. Other said the cost, and now we're best time again from another friend. Any time in there, they say, you know, no one must see a theater. Young class, young yourself for fra. Adama, a bank of that theater. Now, passing your flat, a bounce then my mom, almost on one door. And then you have now out here, and I die water. For 2 days, other such and I water. Yes, yes, not a basket. You are 20% here. You are 30% here. You are 15% here.
I feel you, Matthias.
You are not rubber for the soup. You are begging about this year. None of the canoe, every year.
Okay.
And this is what this house we have a key and we are catching a battery about paying the family up from us. Now you're not because I'm a man at you. We are Tiasi.
Okay.
And if you are doing to say, Lord, no, you're so friendly. Okay. Then, so I say, what might be statement in the band, who want to know upon the young papa GPS for any GRC for our.
And to say, as a my king. Before and draw announcement, you know, for 20% upward adjustment, you know, omuni mo antanase ana.
Wo bo chia playing no no. Wo boy amane na no kwemi mi to quality na na kwemu betiment man ko bi.
Okay.
But ye support to say, wo mo si abane say ye ntwensa na ye nyina ye class ye support to. E na ka se po say, I ya sra wo ma this statement ni ba say. The former chow, and no credit, no one can no credit, but abandon into abandon say be a day water, and now there for the Elisha, in the entrance. But that's 1 month 2 months out yet. So at the moment I come and look at what the amount to it means I didn't win pass. As I didn't win pass, they are Piatratum, way at 2 expect at 2, GPS from the GRT for 2. I want to be a conference statement there about 2. Other unions, you will send their cost in any statement about it. And send a national of GPRT for the Casa boy. And you say, you can now you're paying for Cosia. Now, some can say 1 month 2 years. It means you have not been in another will be one in here.
William, me patrol, boy, na yentiasi e besi anopawe. Ebinum say 20% no. Yen fanko 30% kra. Ososo ne awoka no pay ni say yes yen twensan enti ase ebi ka left ebi ka right anopay e wo ye kwan so e wo ye lorry mu e den pa na besi omo increase omo charge exorbitant prices na say you are going by the old one ye pese ye te ase kakra no pay
se me no ka so bi o tie wa fidie ka sia no pay ntu say 20% ya transfer because of say man, you be the so. So say, you have to share. You need a chance inside. And you never know what to say. Maybe various stations are according to the country one. But the sickness cause will be as anyone to love him. We did to also say, that GPR for other cooperative, other unions in a year. Say, no, we are to love him. What people say, Yanni Abambesia, and Yanni Abambesia, what he is so fair. But the petrol be a factory, 1 2 3 so. Focus 1 2 3 so. Then for a passenger for combat tom, the end to love him. You're not there for you, but and you to love him. And the woman in Yabutre. It is a lot and in the cry about to pay to my coffin. Okay. But in a woman is say, Obi and you are to love him 30% and not 20%. Almost so much no margin is 30%. And that you would now not you could share. Okay. Let the wing now better as in the asso. The bobo see an honor. Yen na ye the exhibition signatures in the Abamonte. No be able to be that. Okay. It is a time no can tell you. Love and yen 2 men.
Yo. William, ye da se anope, ye be kokwan so, ye be monitor net trotro ne public transporter. Ye nyina ye use Ghana ha ne ahwese ampa matwa sai monje 20% increment no and I say otherwise. But here that was it for your time this morning. Information say Kasua Ebakra ni bimo tutum. Abadina ebimo tutum 37. That's run for no so ebimo ti. Wo eno na me bisa no pay you. Eno na me bisa o say nti say na ye sure pa say nkofo bi emfa ho en charge ana na wa start ken. Almost say that almost start charge 20% no. Nti say am me wo ka say ya wo mati union members go station say Emranda Yeduma. When the Americans and the police phone and soldier for them, a democracy, we have this up now say about the Ghana so the day yapping. And into the one year on my union for the union for be on by Sano, open you call back down no better handle. You're being a so a chairman, so to see you, so a second to you're being a because Emra and I union so you're all right, William. Yes, you had pay for Adajia Wenya Achechen Semu. So, Bella, that's the chairman of the Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana, and he's just explaining to us what the issues have been in the last few days. He said he, for one, was not in town, but he was aware that they met a number of them, some of the stakeholders, and decided on the 20% increment. And then again, they had to sit down when government directed that they should hold on and not increase the prices. But as he can confirm this morning, he's mentioned Kaswa, I think Medina, and a few areas who are already charging the 20%. So he says that he thinks that there should be more stakeholder engagement. After that, if they decide to even increase it to 40% and they are all in agreement, then fine. That one is what they will all go by. But this morning, he's advocating that for all the union leaders, for all the drivers who've gone out of the agreement and they are charging the 20% already, he would even love for the military and the police to come in and make some arrests because it's needless and that is not what they have agreed to do at the moment.
But that's the thing. Do they have conversations before?
So that's what I asked him, that did they have conversations?
What I mean is, so this morning before the drivers set off, was there communication?
So this is...
are they in a WhatsApp group? I don't know how they communicate. So this is what has been happening.
Yeah. The last time, I think there was an increment. I was on the road myself. We picked a few Troskis, as we call it in Ghana, Trotros here and there. The problem is that they are supposed to wait for a charge, is it a chart they call it, or a fee chart? Yeah. They're supposed to wait for a fee chart which announces officially that this is how much we are supposed to charge. But they don't wait for the fee charge. Once they hear an increment, yes, they go by it. But when it's a decrement, they'll tell you that they are waiting. Exactly. They'll tell you that they are waiting for the fee chart. So do call us this morning. Let us know what your commute experience has been this morning. Are they charging the old fares or they have really applied the 20%? We went outside also to speak to some commuters and some drivers as well. Let's take a look whilst we get ready to speak to you on the phone lines as well.
A lot of impact because now they have to increase fare. If fare increases too, they will increase spare parts. If spare parts increase, they will increase foodstuffs and many things.
The price of fuel has been increased multiple times. Spare parts are now costly. All these factors go against us. The increase is welcomed.
I think this 20% cannot help us at all, honestly speaking. About 30%, it will be better. 30% maybe we'll manage. Maybe that one too also is a problem actually, but we'll manage.
It doesn't help us at all. At least, roughly, if they can make it up until 30%, it's going to help us.
But 20% is not enough. At least we are like 30%.
In some way, it's going to benefit someone, and another way, someone is going to suffer. Because the 20% is going to help us at least manage the fuel that we buy, because it's like we are going inside, our income is going inside the fuel. So, but another way, the passenger who is receiving a little salary is also going to suffer.
Picking a few messages. Abubila Godwin says, good morning, Media General and the team. I bet you with my last coin, Ghana is going to make history in the World Cup tournament. Okay, I have this feeling. Cookie T, I'm not a football fan, but the spirit asked me to get Ghana official jersey today. Okay, Ose Ghana. All right, we hear you. No problem. Isa B. Shaibu says, good morning, Cookie and Bella. Let's have faith in let's have faith in the team. Okay, no problem at all. God servant Alexis, please, the reason some drivers are increasing is due to fuel increase and not spare parts. If fuel decreases anytime, they shouldn't come and say spare parts. All right, we hear you. There's a long one from Humadu Sichope. Says, questions remain about Ghana's football preparedness. When was a new coach appointed, and is there enough time for him to build a competitive team capable of achieving meaningful results before significant resources are committed to the World Cup related activities? Public spending must be transparent and accountable. Citizens have every right to question large expenditure and demand that public funds are used responsibly to address pressing national needs rather than creating opportunities for waste, mismanagement, or corruption. We can spend such money in Ghana by building sports complexes that will help Ghanaians rather than going to spend it at the World Cup.
But if we don't spend on the World Cup, I understand, because the boys also need some support. It will be very heartbreaking if they get on the pitch and realize they don't have enough Ghanaians there to support them. So I do understand that, yes, we have lots of needs in this country, but that's why we're being told that a number of the tickets, will be given to the diasporans who already live in the US and Canada and Mexico, and hopefully they'll be the ones to go and cheer. I'm picking signals that there may be some supporters unions in the diaspora as well. Right. So maybe they are the ones that might get. I'm sure there'll be individuals because they've said that if you're interested, you should also find a way to apply. I don't know what the process is like, but at least there'll be people there to cheer the boys. You may not necessarily have hope in the boys, but you'll never know how this World Cup may go. And they also need our support one way or the other, because that is also going to translate into their performance, hopefully, on the pitch. So fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. Okay. Do we need to overspend? I don't think so. I think that we need to be very, very, frugal in our spending. Let's make sure that we don't go overboard, but at least let's still show the boys some support. And I was just asking this morning how people feel about the list, whether we should have hope in the Black Stars again, because I know that usually after every match, we're either suffering from heartbreak or, someone is going through some BP issues and all that. A few messages have come in, and Benny McCoy Jr. says, put your heart in food inside Idolowa. We don't want you to put your heart in football. I don't know, man. Save me the heartbreak. Always low on optimism when it comes to the Black Stars. That's from Esinam Jean. And Farouk says, if you didn't laugh, then you're going through a lot. I don't know if you meant after reading the tweets, but wait and see our guys do wonders on the field. That's from Edward Kojo Mensah. He's very optimistic that the boys will do well. Mr. Creative says, only Croatia will score us. Please bookmark it.
Only Croatia? Oh, wow.
Well, so someone even said that if they look at our midfield alone, Harry Kane in the England team is enough to just handle all of us. I don't know how that's going to go. We just have to hope and pray. Kudus is a fighter. When he did not make the list, I felt some type of way. That's from Celebrity Chaperone. A lot of us were hoping that we'll get some good news from Kudus's camp. Unfortunately, he's recovering from injury, and so he will not be able to make it. I mean, Jiku as well, we were hoping would be able to make the team, because for a lot of people, they think that he's our strongest defender at the moment. That didn't happen, which is why Lucasin is in. But let's see how that goes as well. Every match them go play there, you for chop better before you go watch them a match. That's from DC. Kwekwa Baji says, okay, we'll skip that. Remove your hearts from this, Mr. Amoa Yao. And Prosper, son of Kwao, says there's no hope. Eesh. Okay, our airplane engine should be kept running because we'll return soon. 92 legend. Don't do that. Don't expect too much from them. That's from DC Dream Chaser. Well, let's hope that things will go well. We also understand that the appearance fee for these Black Stars is $100,000.
$100,000, yes.
That's quite a lot of money. Yes, but it stayed consistent over the last number of World Cups as well. So let's see how it goes. We'll have this conversation even further on the big issue this morning. In fact, we have Mr. Jerome Autry joining us to throw some more light on this matter. He's a sports journalist, but our usual team will be here. Dr. Ramsey Nusa, Director of Political Research, United Party. Abbas Nuruddin, private legal practitioner. He's a member of the NDC. And Kwesi Botre Jr., he's a member of the NPP comms team. They will be joining us for the big issue in the next couple of minutes.
All right. Chachu Chikata Jr. says that the Black Stars of Ghana will indeed have a tough time in this journey called the World Cup. In Wuntumi's lawyer's voice, we need prayers, but we still wish the Black Stars well in this campaign. All right. Greetings to my hardworking MP for Wild West constituency, Peter Lanchin Tobu. All right. I don't think we'll be able to read any more messages. Aziz Donla, it's quite lengthy, so I'll just keep it at that. You were commenting on the fuel situation. Anyway, we're just about to make way for the big issue by taking a break. But remember to pack up your day the Milky Way with a rich, smooth taste of Peck milk shortcake. It is pure delight. Please get some for your friends and your family. It is TV3 Newday. We'll be right back.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmini, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmini, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, grace and legacy. This event is strictly by invitation.
In a world full of noise, clarity matters. Stories shape us, ideas challenge us. An honest dialogue moves us forward. This is a space for depth, where voices are heard and perspectives matter. Conversations with Dr. Abnanya Kwasmeni, coming soon on TV3.
TV3, first in news.
Ghana's Most Beautiful is 20 years, and to kickstart the special anniversary season, you are warmly invited to an exclusive royal ball and fundraiser for a legacy project. An evening shared with our cherished partners, distinguished past queens, and the remarkable individuals who have shaped this journey over the years. Join us at 8 p.m. sharp on the 6th of June at the Adisa Pavilion within the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel. Red carpet is live at 6 p.m. Come for the elegance, stay for the purpose, be part of the legacy. Ghana's Most Beautiful, 20 years of culture, great.
Welcome back, and it's time now for the big issue on TV3 Newday. Good morning to you if you just tuned in. We're grateful that you chose us this morning, and we hope that you continue to choose us. And by the way, if you also want to join in the conversation, we're streaming live on Facebook at TV3 Ghana and also on YouTube at TV3 Ghana. And we have a lot of people who are on there already sharing their opinions on the issues that we'll be discussing this morning. Topical on the list is the Black Stars list and all the conversations around it. So yesterday, we're all eagerly waiting, hoping to get the list so we can all just dig or sink our teeth into it and understand exactly what our chances are ahead of the World Cup, which is in about 2 weeks. And the list was released almost at dawn, but at least we have it now. And I've seen various comments on it with a number of people not too sure if we have the right squad, but at the same time, we don't have much of a choice